Om Namah Shivaya. Religion and Society. Discourse by MahaPeriyava from the book Voice of God, Volume 1. Some of the rules of religion create inconvenience in the practical life of secular activities. Some create difficulties in social life. Reformists mention these reasons and want to change the Shastra. These reformists have no knowledge of the fundamentals of our Dharma Shastra and their purpose. When they talk of social life, they do not refer to the spiritual side of it. They refer to the new ways of politics, sciences, changes in trade and commerce, economics, and fashion as social life. All these are subject to several changes. If a society has for its goal only a secular life, the rules for social life may change in relation to it. But our Shastra have not viewed social life as merely secular. They are of the spirit, and the purpose of Shastra is for the man to get released from samsara, worldly life. Politics, intellectual literature, economics, etc. will change when they are merely secular. But in our culture, nothing is merely secular, with the result that government, social life, intellectual sciences, economics, arts, etc. are all aids to spiritual development. Spiritual truths never change. The rules that the Shastra have laid down to keep the changing society firmly in the changeless truth are also changeless. If the goal is merely secular, we can from time to time change what is needed for social life. But when the good of the soul is kept as the goal and consistent with its rules are made for secular life, the rules cannot be changed. To nourish a grievance that the rules of Dharma Shastra are inconsistent with practical secular life is itself not in order. This is because the Dharma Shastra do not consider the happiness of the worldly life as important. They spell out the means to attain the happiness of the other world, even if difficulties have to be experienced in this world. Therefore, it is not fair to say that they should be changed from the point of view of worldly life. It is no use blaming the reformists. Our education system is the cause of their line of thinking. In other countries, there is no conflict between religion and the system of education. Unfortunately, in our country, the schools which were started in British times took shape without any link with religion. Everybody had to rush to this education for the sake of living. Since right from childhood, there was deep involvement in foreign methods without any connection with our own Shastra, there was no scope for attachment to or faith in ancient Shastra. Since the purpose of Shastra was not known, people began thinking that the rules of Shastra could be changed indiscriminately. From the beginning, our children are fed with such statements as Puranas are a bundle of lies and Shastras help develop blind faith. How can they develop attraction to our religious observances and disciplines? Right from childhood, their belief in God and religion should be developed. Children should be put and trained in the company of highly disciplined people to follow the religious observances without fail and live a life of high quality. The faith should be created in them that the literature which the rishis have given out of their experience are the ones which show the way to self-development. The faith should be inculcated that the rishis gave the Shastras only for regulating the social life and worldly happiness for the purpose of attaining self-development. Only then the understanding will grow in the country that the rules of religion are higher than the happiness born out of routine activities of day-to-day life. Om Namah Shivaya. We shall listen to the discourse. Headache is the remedy beheading in the next post. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Shankara Jaya Jaya Shankara. Kanchi Shankara Kamakoti Shankara.